So we're joined by Mike Watson after he's just done a coffee house session in Warwick Uni. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you very much for having
Just
me.
watched your set, it was amazing.
Cheers, it was nice. There were a few people jigging about, which is always a good sign. So
a few sing-alongs I saw as well.
You always need that.
So how do coffee house sessions differ from normal tours you've been on? Are they completely different vibe?
Yeah, I mean, they are, I guess, because when you do like a normal tour, people go specifically to see you. So obviously people here, they're just having a nice coffee, and then I come and interrupt them with some songs. But no, it's good. Everyone was like really receptive to it today. So no, I enjoyed it a lot.
And do you enjoy them more than like normal tours, or?
I just enjoy playing. Like I don't have any preference. Obviously, it's nice when people go just to see you, but there's a little bit more pressure because you're like, they've come all the way to see me. I don't want to mess this up. So yeah, that's that.
You did mention that you went on tour with Maroon 5. I guess then it would have been big crowds. Do you prefer the intimacy of coffee house though, or do you dream of one day having those big crowds again?
I mean, yeah, going on that tour was pretty nuts. Like I didn't believe it was going to happen until I was literally there in the rehearsal room a week before. I'm not going to lie, I love playing the big ones because it sounds ridiculous to say this, but there's a lot less pressure because everyone's so far back. It's just like a blob of people. So if you hit a bomb note or you sing the wrong word, no one really notices. But here, you're like 10 meters away from me. I can see into your eyes, and you're like, oh, that wasn't quite right, or you know. So, but I do enjoy these. Like I think these are harder, and I learn a lot more from these ones for sure.
You did mention in your set that you've got an EP coming out soon. When can we expect the EP, and what's it called?
It isn't named yet. Well, there's a few little names that are being thrown around, but you'll have to keep an eye out. Yeah, that's going to come out in 2018, probably March, April time. And I'm really excited. Everything's pretty much done for it, so it's just about getting it out there. So yeah.
Your past. Your past fascinates me. Like you were in a boy band.
I was, yeah.
And you got to #1 in Japan.
We did, yeah.
What does that feel like? Because that's so different from what you're doing now. And how do you even reach that height in another country?
It was pretty nuts. So when I was like 17, 18, I got approached to be in a band of 5 boys from 5 different countries. So there's me from England, Swedish boy, Dutch boy, Italian boy, and a German boy. We got put together, and then we went to Japan and had a #1 with the first song I ever wrote, which was Beginner's Luck.
That's insane.
The song actually isn't very good. I listen back to it now, I'm like, how on earth did that get to where it got to in the charts? It knocked Pharrell off. Remember Happy? And then, but
oh my God.
a week later, Pharrell went back and we were like number 15 or something. But it was for a week, it was good fun.
That is mad.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I'm much happier now doing what I'm doing because before it was like, you will wear this, you will look like this, you will sound like this is the music you're going to do. So you're kind of like a robot. So I enjoy this a lot more, to be honest.
That breaks down a lot of bands, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's good for a few years, and then it's just like, this is too much, it's a little bit overwhelming, and then you have to move on. Definitely.
So recently, you were retweeted by Anne-Marie.
Yes.
She must have watched the cover of your Ciao Adios.
Yes,
you did
that's
Ciao
the one.
Adios.
Ciao Adios, yeah.
How does that feel to get that kind of recognition?
I mean, it was really nice, like, because it was the first cover I did in like the mini series that I was been doing before this tour. So for her to see it and then retweet it, like my phone was going a bit mad. I was like, why is like all these? I thought Twitter was broken on my phone. I was like, oh, but then I realised that she liked it and she wrote like a hands up emoji, like well done or something, which was really nice of her. I mean, like it was amazing. It's just like a tip from her, which is good. So
you quite often do covers, and they tend to be quite poppy. Is that sort of your genre that you want to be a part of, or is that the kind of music that you listen to that inspires you?
It's a bit of both, really. Like if you've heard the single, you know it's quite pop based. And the covers, we basically choose them from New Music Friday on Spotify. So go through the list, choose my favourite song, and then learn it on the train on the way to record it, and hopefully it's out by 2 o'clock. It's just the way that we think's worked quite well, so just keep going with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where is your favourite place to tour to? Where are you most looking forward? Apart from Warwick.
Apart from Warwick was. I've heard a lot about Warwick actually from other people who've done this tour. So
really.
So I was excited for it.
Yeah. Where are you looking forward to next? Or where's your favourite place to go?
My favourite place. Oh dear. I mean, I have a special. Like I do love Lisbon. because that was the last show of the Maroon 5 tour, and by the end of the tour we built up a little bit of traction. So when we went there, beginning of the tour it was like half full crowds waiting for Maroon 5, but then by Lisbon it was full. So it was just like a little bit daunting, but it was nice to know that what we were doing was working. So Lisbon and also Japan, like, it always holds a pretty special place for me.
Do they still come see you now, like, because you've gone solo?
I mean, they still like me on Twitter,
Yeah.
but obviously it's been a few years now, so they're probably bored and on to the next thing, like Shawn Mendes or someone. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been back to Japan since I was in the band, so 2 years ago. So I'm looking forward to hopefully going back one time. So I need to speak to them to get me to go.
You are a songwriter as well, so a couple of the singles which we heard today you'd written yourself.
Yeah.
How do you go about writing your music?
I'm quite strange in the fact that I don't have to have every song about me. Like I can write. I like writing from other people's point of view. So like, you know, like Fly Away there. There's a lot. The opening lines, like as I'm standing on the platform, I watch you every day. Like every time I go to a train station, like I see other people watching other people, and you're like, oh, there's a bit of chemistry there. So it doesn't always have to be about me. But I write. I've played the guitar and drums since I was little, so that's basically how I write. Start with an acoustic guitar and then just go from there.
Nice.
Let's go. Who wants this now?
It's like hand over.
It's like microphone chairs. Always go.
It's freshers at Warwick right now.
Oh.
So, any advice for freshers?
Yes. 2 pints of water before bed and 3 paracetamols. Not 2, 3. Wake up and do exactly the same thing. And then if you're feeling bad, just go have another beer. Just a Corona with a little bit of lime in the top, and then you're fine. Then you're good to go, I think.
Amazing.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
I might start doing that.
Do it. 3 paracetamols is the key. 2's not enough. 3. You need 3.
And you get your vitamins from the lime.
Exactly. Maybe the rocker.
Good luck with the rest of the tour. I hope it goes brilliantly for you.
Thank you very much.
And can't wait for the EP as well.
Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good show.
Thank you.
Bye.